Hey, what's going on, guys? I just wanted to show you guys my deck profile that I've come up with for Genesis format. This is the second variation I come up with for True King of Calamities in this version. It takes all 100 points, so you can't really spend points on anything else, but that's not really a big deal with this deck because um, you just get this out every time, and it really doesn't matter. And you've got other cards that are 0 points anyways. Um, it's very easy to get it out with this. Metal Cruncher is a one card combo into True King of All Calamities with Convex Knight. There's also Infinitrack Anchor Drill with any of the level 5 guys. And then that can make a True King of All Calamities as well. So that Heavy Forward, Machina Redeployment are all one card combos. Or sorry, Machina Redeployment's a one card combo. Heavy Forward is going to be you need both Anchor Drill and one of the level 5s or Heavy Forward or something on your hand to replace one of them. But anyways, so I'll show you guys how the combo works, but basically you're just getting this True King of All Calamities out, and then on the following turn, you're absolutely slamming them with a bunch of these tanks, and it's pretty fun, to be honest with you. You stun them out for a turn, and then you hit them really hard on the following turn. There is first turn kills with this deck that don't require you waiting for your enemy's turn to come up, but I don't know. I just thought it was kind of fun to go into the True King of All Calamities that's been banned since the beginning of Master Duel. You know, this is actually where I discovered this was when I was playing Master Duel, and this was legal. Convex Knight wasn't even out yet, but I was doing it with Anchor Drill and Brutal Dozer and stuff, and I was pretty much getting it out almost every turn anyways. So now that you've got Convex Knight with Mach and a Metal Cruncher being the one card combo as well, you're getting it out pretty much every time. Um, so you could change a few things around here. I'm sure this isn't like a fully optimized list. The problems that you run into is Chalice on this card, which I've put in the triple copies of Unbreakable Xyz Barrier, which is an Omni negate if you control an Xyz monster, and then you can also detach two materials from a monster you control, then destroy one card on the field. Um, so this card is amazing if you get this alongside True King of All Calamities. You know you're good no matter what. Um, but if you don't find this in your opening hand, you could consider going for a Super Dora as well as the True King of All Calamities if you have the right hand for it, because the Super Dora can protect the True King of All Calamities if they try and chalice it or something when it goes off. Um, and yeah, the rest of it's pretty self-explanatory, man. I kept the ancient gear stuff in here because the draw two can be nice. Um, as well as it can get you out of certain situations where you can't seem to do anything. You can search this and then search Convex Knight or Infinitrack Trencher or something, and that can further extend your plays if your hand is dead or something. So I think it's worth it still playing the Ancient Gear package. And yeah, we got the triple urgent schedule for going second. Um, you know, you can drop this, and then if you know you're going second, you put these out and you go in with triple Swords of Concealing Light and, you know, Train Connection. You got the Interrupted Kaiju Slumber with a bunch of Kaijus. This guy's actually level 10, so if you play all three of these and then you see two of them, it can actually be a level 10 extender for you. A lot of different stuff you can do with Jizuki, blah blah blah. Anyways, I kept the Rune Force in here as well. It can be kind of a dead card sometimes, to be honest. You could consider taking this out, but I think it's just such a strong card to uh, to be able to get out for free, basically, just by banishing stuff from your graveyard. I also kept the Machina Citadel in here. This also puts in a lot of work every time your any Earth machine is destroyed and this is in your graveyard. This comes back and can be a quick effect Raigeki. Super puts in so much work, man, honestly. And with Convex Knight, you're almost guaranteed to get this in the graveyard, like, 70% of the time. So, yeah, definitely worth it to play the Citadel. You could even take this out and bump this up to 2 or something. I'm still playing one of each of the trains. I took out the normal summon one because it's not really important for this deck, in my opinion. You're going for the true King of all Calamities, so you're committing your normal summon to that. So I don't think it's worth it to play the normal summon guy, whatever his name is. What is his name? Anyways, I think it's like Babel something, right? Babel. Yeah, here we are. This guy, but I don't think this is worth it playing because you're already normal summoning and special summon with Anchor Drill or whatever anyways. And so, um, yeah, it could further extend. You could go Anchor Drill this, special summon your Brutal Dozer or whatever level 5 you have on hand, but it's just not really necessary in my opinion, and this card just seems to brick a whole lot extra. So I don't feel like this is worth including, but that's pretty much it, man. You could take Derek Crane out for it, I suppose. You could take Derek Crane out and put this in instead, but Derek Crane just special summons itself for free, so I feel like that's probably more efficient because you could search it later into the combo. It doesn't require your normal summon, doesn't get stuck in your hand. So yeah, I feel like Derek Crane's better, but that's up to you guys. So that's it for this deck list, guys. If you guys enjoyed, if you have any questions, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. All right, take care. Hope you enjoy, guys.